cursed me, but now I gotta teach them. Personal feelings put aside, just now I gotta reach them. What I'd like to do is turn my head like I don't know, but it seems like I've been called on the show, so I'ma show 'em. And if you've never met me, then you've no right to judge me. You got a good heart, but this heart can get ugly.
Sup, people? This your boy John Doe. How you doing today, man? As you can see, I got a little Murder Soul Suspect playing in the background right now. End up finishing the game. Well, I was gonna do a review on it. I don't know if I'm gonna do a review on it. I'll just tell you, the game, the story was okay. The game was short. I finished it off. I ain't gonna give you no spoilers, but it's like the beginning is the end. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? If you played it, you meet somebody at the beginning and it becomes the end, and so on and so on. But it's crazy how it all ties in together. But I feel it was way too short. And I feel that SE could have did a way better job of making you actually feel like a detective rather than holding your hand through the whole game, which is what they did, because you'll find clues and then you'll have to supposed to figure out what exactly happened, and it'll basically help. If you get it wrong, you can just go back in and get it right, and you know what I'm saying, it'll trigger a cutscene or whatever. Which I feel, as a detective, everything should be interactive in the scene or whatever. But it was on certain things you can actually interact with, and only certain things you can do. Rather, like, you can possess somebody and you can peek to see what they're looking at, make them think about certain things, alter how they feel about certain events or whatever. I forgot, it was one other thing you could do. But even when you were doing that thing, like, only certain people will light up certain things you can do to them, when I felt everything should be open to everyone, the people you jumped in or whatever. It would have made it a way deeper, richer game than it really is. But that's not why I'm here. Enjoy the gameplay, but that's not why I'm here. I'm here to speak on a video that was put out talking about gamers and their channels or whatever. As you know, y'all don't watch my channel for a while. I done had my channel up for about 2 years, maybe 3. And so I don't really put up gameplay like that. Got a capture card, got an Xbox One, got fraps, but never really been a big poster of gameplay. Because I feel like my messages is more important than the gameplay behind it. Because like the gameplay takes away from what you say a lot. The person who started this movement is somebody who takes shots a lot, man. And it's crazy because they support people who, some of the fraudulent, most fraudulent people on YouTube. And then go against people who actually, and throw shots at people who actually cool and who actually back them and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Back the person and stuff like that though. Which is crazy as well. You know. I don't know, like, this person's, like, their channel's supposed to be all about gaming and so on. Well, if it's about gaming, and gaming is what you do, you only want to talk about positive stuff, then you can't be hypocritical and do a video talking about what other people do. Why you care about your gaming? Enjoy your gaming, keep it positive. But if you dropping videos every blue moon talking about what other people doing, You feeding into what other people doing anyway. You put yourself in the fray. When the first video you even dropped before you came into YouTube was throwing shots at people. No, and that is real hypocritical. If you say you're a gamer, you only want to do the positive things, then be a gamer and do the positive things. You don't see Chris move worrying about what other people doing. You don't. He plays his games, he interacts with his subs, and he do his thing. Everybody big just worry about them. But I feel you do these type of videos to get, you know, views or whatnot, which is crazy because it's really not, you know, just do what you do and let other people do what they do. Whether they gamers who got gamer channels or the people who got YouTube channels and don't game. Which is crazy because I feel anybody who got a YouTube channel do some gaming. Like, it's plenty of people who work for IGN. They probably don't game at all. They just read stuff off a teleprompter. You know, they do what they told. They probably don't actually game, you know. People who work for G4, like a lot of people who work for Microsoft in the gaming department probably don't game for real. You know, Sony too, you know what I'm saying? You go to Nintendo, you go to any company that probably deal with games. A lot of people probably didn't even have a gaming background. You know, they might be secretaries, they might be working in the mail room, you know. All of them ain't gamers, man. But when it comes down to like people informing other people, see, it's a very small percentage of people who actually game, who possess the information that people on YouTube actually possess. There's very few. Even people who you might game with on the Xbox One, the PS4, the Nintendo PlayStation, the Nintendo Wii U possess. I was playing with a dude the other day, like, he was telling me something about PlayStation or whatever, and I had to break it down because his facts was all wrong, because he was following somebody who was an avid Xbox One hater, you know. So he was watching those videos and he was misinformed. And a lot of people is like that. You know, they might go to the, well, no, I'm not gonna say a lot of, because a lot of people don't look into this stuff. A lot of people don't watch E3. People who game, a lot of them don't watch E3. That's not their thing. They jump on their game, they play their games, and that's it. You know. So you might have somebody who you dealing with who might not know what's going on at all. And one thing I do, after I had that conversation with that gentleman, I say, man, I can't assume that people know the things that I know. And the crazy part about it is I never felt that I was that, you know, knowledgeable of what's going on in gaming, but I'm way more knowledgeable than a lot of people. Hell, there's still a lot of people out there think that Wii U is a peripheral to the Wii. Matter of fact, I think it was somebody told me that they had a family member ask them what they told them. They say, man, I don't want to go out and get a Wii U, that new Nintendo system, because I don't want to go get another handheld. They don't even know that the Wii U is an actual gaming system that you play on your TV. But we assume that people should know this. But that's the thing about it. People don't. So when you got people like, well, I'm not going to call no name. We got people out there who giving these people the news. Like, well, like I give people news on a lot of stuff, you know. And some people are more willing to watch you because they know you, they cool with you, than they are to go on to an IGN station, which they don't even know about in the first place, because a lot of, like I said, a lot of people don't look into all of this stuff. And when it comes down to Google, like, everybody don't use Google. A lot of people don't use Google, especially if they don't go in there to Google no games. Shoot, but you would think they would, but they don't. So don't be so quick to judge other people. You know, if you game, pay attention to yourself. Game. Everybody don't post gaming videos on their channel. That's just not what everybody does. You know, like Bogey, what you call it? He's a gamer. I don't think he posts that much actual gaming on his channel. If he posts any, there's a lot of gamers who don't post gaming. So you can't judge somebody on what they do just because they don't post gaming. That don't mean they dislike gaming no more than you dislike it. You love gaming. They probably love it just as much as you, but they handle their channels the way they want to handle their channels. And if you're a real person, you wouldn't judge people on how they handle their channels. You know, whether it's bashing, or, because everybody got a favoritism. You know, everybody got their own thing that they like, whether it's Nintendo, whether it's Microsoft, whether it's Sony. Everybody got their own preferences. So some people try not to show as much favoritism than others, but at the end of the day, everybody got a system they like more than the other system. So it will come out some way or shape, form, or fashion. But at the end of the day, if you enjoy the person content who you're watching, then enjoy it. If you don't, then don't watch it. And that's as simple as I can put it. If you don't like it, then don't watch it. You know, but you shouldn't go out here making bashing videos if you're a gamer, because basically all you're doing, you bashing. At the end of the day, you doing what everybody else doing, even though you say that's something that you don't want to do. You know, but this your boy John Doe. I seen the video and I thought I'd speak on it. You know, but I'm out. Make sure you check down in the description. Yeah, make sure you check the links in the description. Got my gamer tag down there. Got my Facebook group, my Google Plus group, along with my Twitter and my fan page. But that's about it, y'all. Just another little short video. I just felt I should give my 2 cents on the situation at hand. You feel me? But I'm out later, people. Yeah.